Hey, so I am Rachel and I'm the lead product designer at Velocity. And at Velocity, we have a Figma plugin that enables designers to run AI user tests on their interactive prototypes directly in Figma. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to give you a little demo, show you how the plugin works, and then also show you the report that comes out at the end of it and how I use it to help me design better. Okay, so first of all, I've got a demo flow here, which is a Apple Calendar app. So first things first, I'm going to challenge a flow. So there's only one flow here, so I'm going to select this one. We've got a list of canned prompts here, so these are super helpful if you're running your own designs. But I'm just going to enter my prompt here. So open the Figma event in the calendar app. So here you can see that you can actually choose from a different number of simulations. So right now I'm just going to run one so I can show you how it works. Okay, so as you can see here, the simulation has completed the challenge. So it was successful, which is great. But now I want to just have a little look at more detail. So first of all, up here, we have our high, medium and low confidence scores. So the confidence scores tell us how likely or how confident the AI is that a user would actually take this step. So here we've got a high confidence score. What's it doing? So it's attempting to tap on the calendar widget to open the calendar app and view the Minerva dinner event. So if I open this, it gives me more information. I can see there's a phone, blah, 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 blah. The most direct way would be to tap on the calendar widget where the event is displayed. We also have a chat function here, so I'm just going to ask it, so why did you take this step? Oops. First. Okay. And we'll see what it's got to say. So I often find this really helpful if it's taken a route that I didn't think it was going to take, or it's pressed a button that I didn't think it was going to take. So I tapped on the calendar because I could see the event was already displayed. Tapping on the calendar widget was the most direct way to open the calendar application, so that makes complete sense. I can continue chatting with it more, but actually I just want to have a look at some more information. So this one here says medium confidence. So this is the second attempt on this page. So basically what's happened here is there were two options on the page that it felt like it could take. So that's why it's medium confident that it's now taken this one second. Once again, you can see the thinking out loud here, exactly what it's doing. And then if you click on these, it takes you to each screen. So we've managed to navigate to the next screen, attempting to tap on the Figma event to open it. Finally, we're on here and we need to allow whilst using app. And then we've made it to the final screen. So it said the task, open the Figma event in the calendar app has been successfully completed. So that's great. What I want to do now is actually view the report. So this is interesting to me because it will give me more insights into the one user simulation. Okay, now you can see in the report that actually, even though it had 100% success rate, our one simulation, it doesn't actually meet the requirements that we've set at Velocity. So currently, Velocity has set requirements that the designs and the flows must meet. So what we have here is it's telling us that it's currently a no, but for a yes, we need to increase the human participants because we haven't got any human participants yet. And we need to increase the number of AI simulated participants because we've only got one, and actually it says we need 11 there. So we've got great usability results straight off on just the one run. So that's a really good sign, but basically we need to test it some more. So we passed one time with one simulation, but now I want to run it 100 times. I want to see how close I can get to like 100% confidence in my design. Let's see. So we'll challenge the flow again. Once again, we're going to use the same prompt. But this time I'm going to run it 100 times. Okay, so we can see now that it's successful, 100% successful. So it has managed to pass 100 out of 100 times, which is brilliant, exactly what I want to see. It says 0% drop-off rate, 14 second time to success, and 17% misclick rate. So this is the information I'm getting now, but I want to dig deeper. I want to go and look at the report again and see what it's telling me now. So we're still getting a no, which is a bit annoying, but it's understandable because obviously we haven't tested it with any humans at all. But what we've got now is it's saying no, but all we need to do is increase human participants. So, you know, it's showing us all the information we need. One thing else I want to point out here is that it's actually flagged something on this screen here. So this is the top confusions. So it will show 3 screens. And let's dive into this a bit more. So as you can see, it's saying that 98 of the simulations clicked the wrong area, likely due to an unclear layout or CTA placement. So I think this is one of the first screens. It's the home screen. So what I can think about that is, as a designer, if the user is always going to be clicking there, maybe we need to make this area interactive as well. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have both interactive, so that's potentially something I could do to change my design to improve this success for the flow. And just going back to the overview, so everything else looks good on here, but one other thing I want to show you quickly is if you go into participants, we haven't got it in a human currently, but if you go into simulated, this now breaks down the successful paths that the AI simulated users took. So we can see here, this has got the heat maps, which are showing really clearly. This is one path that was taken by 91 simulations, another path which is taken by 4, and again, 4 took this path as well, and 1 took this path here. So we've got several different paths, but for now what I want to do is I want to actually run this with some humans to see how our results will improve. So I'm going to go back to the plugin. So now I'm back in the plugin, and this is where I can set up a human review, because we always want people to be testing with humans as well. So I've got my little human testing widget here, so I'm just going to click on this. Okay. So this is telling me that I need to select the final screen. What is our final screen? It's called Calendar Event View. So I'll select this. And the final question, basically, I just want to understand whether it's an easy task. So I'll just write, was this an easy task? Continue. Great. So now we've got our human challenge set up. So what I can do is I can copy this link, I can paste it, I can send it to someone else, and then I can see what the results are. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll be back in a sec. Okay, so now we're looking at the report, and you can see that everything is green. We've got a yes because it meets requirements. We've got enough participants, human and simulated, and our usability results are great. We've got a couple of issues here with a high misclick rate, but as I said previously, I'll probably make this card have some sort of interaction on it, but I can look into these in more detail if I need to. But hopefully that helps you understand like the benefits of using the plugin, having the report, and being able to run a maximum of like 100 sims on your design.